In the old days, like 100 years ago, or really maybe you're doing this today, you used maps to get from place to place. AAA provided travel kits, which gave us paper maps, and we navigated our way from place to place, making the right turns and following highways. But today, with computers and smartphones, that job has become a lot easier. So today I want to talk to you about getting around with your smartphone and with your computer. So Google Maps and Apple Maps and a host of other applications have made it so that an address is all we need in order to find our way to places. Let's say you're on a website of a store and you would like to go there. You find the address using your search tool for that particular store, and you're off and running. And let me tell you how. If you first want to find out, let's say, which is the closest of a particular merchant that you like to frequent, let's pick McDonald's, for example. McDonald's has hundreds of locations near me, and if I want to find one, the first thing I would do is I would go onto my computer at home and I would look up McDonald's. I'd open up the Google website. Using Chrome is my preferred browser for using Google's applications. And then I'll get on there and I will do a search for McDonald's near me on the Google Maps website. So from there, I can see all the locations that are close to me, and I can pick the one that's closest to me just by selecting it with the pointer of my mouse. I can then identify that location as the place that I would like to navigate to. And from there, the Maps application takes over and does the rest. So I can find out how close something is in terms of miles, or I can find out which one is the closest just by looking at perhaps a list of all the different locations that are in the near vicinity. Then becomes the magic of navigation. What I usually do is I will then pull out my smartphone, and especially if I'm on the road, that's the way to do it. And I'll open up the mapping application for my choice. So, for example, I normally go to Apple Maps today because it integrates well with the iPhone, but Google Maps has some really nice features to it also. Sometimes I'll lean in that direction. There are a host of other applications that you can find that do the same thing, such as Waze is a very popular one, W-A-Z-E. I will tap into the search bar and I'll enter the name of the merchant or place that I want to go. It could be a person's house, it could be a business of any sort, doesn't really matter. And either I'll type in the address or I can type in the name of that business and it will list for me those that are the closest ones to me. Then what I can do is just by tapping on the closest one, the first one in the list, it will then start to move into navigation mode, and you'll see the map just appear with from a dot where I am physically located. I happen to be in New Jersey, so you'll see the blue dot for New Jersey, and then you will see within that location the roads that it is navigating me to take. The blue line, the heavy blue line, is the route that I'm to take, and you can see it doesn't show everything. There is a little button that you can tap on which will show you the broader picture of the full route that you need to take with all the turns, but it usually just focuses down on the location and closest place to where I am and starts to navigate me. If you turn on your sound, you'll hear word spoken directions that will navigate you as you turn, telling you that roads are coming up that you need to turn at, and there'll also be visual prompts that will appear. So this is the new way to get from place to place that people are using all the time. If you haven't tried it, I suggest you do that. One thing I will tell you to do, though, is please use a mounting device for your phone. You can buy these very cheaply, and you can put your phone up in a place where you'll be able to see it. So you don't have to hold it, and you can look at it while you drive, as long as it's not in front of you on the screen or in the dashboard of your car, the windshield that is. You'll be able to follow along with the maps by partly looking, partly listening, and drive your way from place to place. I hope you give it a try, and I hope you found this helpful as well. Please drive safely. If you like this podcast and you're getting benefit from it, I ask you to please click on the like button, or subscribe. Even better, you'll get the future updates, and tell others. Thanks very much for joining. Have a good day.